I feel like we've always had music in us. I forgot where I've heard this before, but like when we're in our mother's wombs, like she has a heartbeat, and like you hear the heartbeat, doo, 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 and like you probably hear the blood swishing through her veins, like whoosh, whoosh, or like, you know, things happening in there. I feel like music is ingrained in our bodies.
Whoa,
you know what I mean? So like maybe that's where our kind of not need, but like wants for rhythm or music kind of comes from.
right.
Like it's like primal in a sense. Like that's kind of what I forgot where I heard it, but that's something I've thought about a lot.
I've never thought about it that way. There must be something about like white people wombs then that you don't hear the blood flow as
that's
much.
Crazy.
Because when they come out to the world, they're just like, what's rhythm?
That's crazy. No comment.
It can't be that bad, oh, 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 it can't be that bad. Focus. No, you're good, dude. It's just, like I said, it's just conversation. I'll ask questions here and there.
It's okay. I'm just having a conversation.
Just a conversation.
Just a conversation. You know, just don't.
When you get nervous, do you get cold or you get hot?
I feel cold now.
Really?
But I sweat a lot. But I think, you know, I don't know.
It's right before you dance, do you get cold or hot?
I guess if I had to pick, maybe hot.
Maybe hot. Okay.
But I'm not.
And you just burn up more because you're moving your body so much.
But I'm just also a sweaty person. So.
Really?
Yeah.
What are the areas in which you sweat the most?
Definitely my head. Like
Whoa.
I just pours, and then like, yeah, and like my chest area.
Your chest gets sweaty?
Yeah.
But not your pits or not your
I mean,
feet.
those too, but like that's where I notice it. Like when I dance, it's like, and the sweat starts to drip. It's like mainly here. You know? Yeah.
Damn. And then how far into performing do the nerves finally go away?
Honestly, as soon as I get on stage, it's like, oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fine. Like just the anticipation leading up is always like fuck, I'm about to be in front of people, they're gonna perceive me, and then like after that it's like, oh, that wasn't bad.
Dude, I mean, like, because I connect with that right before I get on stage, whether it's singing or like comedy related, I'm freaking out. But when you get up there and like you kind of, it's like really just getting up is the hardest part. Dude, it's you're so good, it makes me so mad. It makes me so mad, dude.
Thanks.
I just don't understand, because for like the past 10 or 15 years, and having been with Melissa for like 12 years now, and she's a dancer, and being like integrated into this dance world and knowing who dancers are, I can't fathom the way you guys move your bodies. Like when I try to dance, the brain signals that go from my brain to my limbs get lost in translation by the time, like, because I could close my eyes and I could see it so well.
Yeah.
How does it work for you?
I mean, honestly, it's kind of similar. Like I always can visualize dance. Sometimes it doesn't come out the way I want it to. But I think it's just a lot of practice. Like I think when I first started out, it was the same. Like I see all these dance moves. I hear the music a certain way, but it didn't start coming out until like the way I wanted it to until like way later in my career, I would say.
Wow. Why? Because like, how old were you when you first started?
Well, like when I first started being interested in dance was like around 12, like around ABDC time. Like,
gotcha.
I watched like Stomp the Yard and stuff. So like all that stuff got me into it. And my dad actually used to dance.
Really?
Like he was like a B-boy in the 80s.
Wow.
And he would do like this move, like this like wave move. And I was like, it didn't look real. So
and now
like,
you could do that.
Yeah.
You could do it really well. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Better than him now.
Damn.
But yeah, him and my cousin also used to break dance, and like he would bring me around to his practices and stuff. So I started really being interested in it super young. And then I got like, my mom put me in a dance team when I was like 14, 13-ish.
Yeah.
So since then. Like,
wow, dude. And was your pickup really fast, or was it difficult for you at first?
I couldn't walk in a straight line.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean? That's not even dancing.
Yeah, no, like those, we used to do exercises in our dance team, and my friends would always tell me, you're like walking like crooked. So I wasn't natural at all, but it's like, I was just so into it that I just kept trying.
You got obsessed, huh?
Yeah. I wasn't I was not natural at all. Like it took a lot of like work to get where I'm at. Yeah.
And was it something that, so right when you started, were you immediately obsessed?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Like I wanted to like do all the cool moves, and like I just wanted to be cool. I just thought dancers look so cool.
Yeah, dude.
So I just wanted to be cool too.
I mean, that's exactly what it comes off as, because whenever I see dancers dance, I'm like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen in the world.
Yeah.
I wish I could do it. And there's this like dancer language that only dancers know. How you guys like look at each other silly on the dance floor and just try silly ass moves, where like a normie like me wouldn't be able to execute it in the same I'm a silly guy, but like there's something different that you guys do when it's like something so exaggerated that I'm like, oh, I wish I could. I don't know. I mean, cause you do so many different facets of dance, dude. You do like you battle, you freestyle, and you also do choreo. Of all three of those, which is the one that you love the most?
Oh man, let me think. Right now, for me, is battling. That's like super fun, and it's kind of like a newer path for me right now. Because like I've mainly done choreo, and that was like the thing I first fell in love with, choreo, and just like trying to look clean and look the same, and that's like how I just like really got deep into it. But yeah, lately, maybe the past like 5 years, it's been all freestyle, because it's just so free, and like I could just express me, you know? And that's like something I like about it.
I can't fathom how quick you could come up with moves on the spot when you're freestyling, and to do it so confidently. Like something that I've learned is that execution and just being confident in that move can make something look so sloppy. Can make something go from looking sloppy to making something look so clean.
Yeah.
Dude, Austin, shout out to you. If there's anything creative that I wish I could do in a new life, it would be dancing. Like, cause now if you started when you were like 12-ish, this means you've been doing like 18-ish years, man.
Yeah. 18. Yeah. Going on like 20, I think.
Does it feel like it?
Yeah. No, honestly, I feel better than ever with it. Like now.
Wow. What is it? Why?
Well, one, I've been like focusing more on like physical health. Like before, when I was a young dancer, it's like I would just use dance as like my exercise, you know. But like now that I'm older and like my knees crack and stuff, you know, I'm not as flexible. Like working on my physical body has been making dance a lot easier. So I think like I feel strongest now as opposed to like when I was younger.
Did you ever have a six-pack?
No,
even through all the dancing, the thousands of calories.
Maybe at one point, because there was a time like when I was living in Vegas, I was like performing like 10 times a week. So like I was probably the most fit. Like I guess I had a six-pack back then. But that was through like sweating and like just performing so often.
Yeah.
But no.
I mean,
not
living
so
in the
like,
desert, you're going to be sweating off anything you eat and drink, right?
Oh yeah, true. So if you go outside.
And you never went outside when you were in Vegas.
Yeah, it's like all AC. You just thinking it's for AC.
Dude, welcome back to the Bay Area, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
It's been about a year since you moved back to Vallejo, yeah?
Yeah, last January.
Well, we missed you.
Thanks.
And you were telling me downstairs that you, as much as you did like your time in Vegas, you missed the Bay Area.
Oh, yeah.
What is it about the Bay that you missed?
I mean, my whole family was here. Like when I moved to Vegas, I was like on my own, you know? And it's just nice to be around like my immediate family. My girlfriend lives out here too. So we're doing long distance while I was there. So like that's like another big plus. And really just the community. I didn't realize how much of a community I had here until I like left.
Yeah.
You know? So like coming back now, it's really nice to like immerse myself and like reconnect with old friends. Like I've been like seeing a lot of old friends, so it's been cool.
Dude, yeah, that's awesome. For the listeners out there, Austin and I have known of each other for about 13 years now.
Dude, no.
Yeah, dude, for a long ass time.
Yeah.
And what's funny is that even though we've known each other for that long, we don't really know each other, right? You knew my fiance because she was in the dance world, and I knew of you because we had both performed at Six Flags. And everyone kept telling me that, oh my gosh, you remind me so much of Austin. And what do you think it is that about us that people see the connection with?
I mean, honestly, when I met you, I see it. Like, I don't know, like we were talking about it earlier, but like super smiley Filipino guy. Just happy to be here. And I mean, I think being creatives as well. Like I know you like to sing and stuff. So me dancing, it's like two sides of the Filipino guy coin, you know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So I feel like we're just kind of, maybe we had like a similar upbringing. Or,
dude, yeah, we are covering the stereotypes of Filipinos minus being a nurse.
Yeah.
You know? Well, we just have to wear scrubs and then we're filling up the stereotype.
Yeah, we need like a third one of us.
Yeah, dude, someone else that's
guy.
just a nurse. What do you call it? Dude, it's you've been doing this for so long and you left the Bay Area. Was it because of the Jabbawockeez?
Yeah.
What was that opportunity like? Like, how does that even work? They just hit you up, they send you a mask in the mail, and it's just like
oh man. Well, back before I moved, I was dancing in a group called Press Play. They're based in Sacramento, and one of the original members of Jabba founded that group.
Wow.
So I was dancing with them with the intention of eventually dancing with the Jabbawockeez. But as I was there, they were like looking for a person, and I guess my name got thrown out there, and like they hit me up and asked if I wanted to move to Vegas, and you have 2 weeks, and I'm like, okay, let's go.
It was that soon.
Yeah, it was
quick.
quick.
A decision?
It was super quick. Yeah.
And how old were you at that time?
19.
Dude, that's the perfect time to be offered that. It was 11 years ago that you were offered that?
Yeah. Very
Holy
blessed.
Shit.
Very super blessed. Yeah.
Oh my God, because that's like on the bucket list for so many dancers to be able to have danced for such a prestigious like crew, you know? I mean, we all grew up watching ABDC, seeing Jabbawockeez on there. They got to put like Filipinos on the map. And it's and what like a genius idea of just like if you throw everyone in masks and gloves, like you could have as many as you want.
Oh yeah.
Throw them in multiple areas, and then that's just how it is.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much how they run it. Like it was when I was still there. Like when I first started, the OGs, like the original guys from ABDC, were still performing. But as the years went on, it's like it just got passed on to us, like the newer generation of guys.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Quick question. Do you know any dancers with gout? Because there's so many dancers that are Filipino.
No. What is gout?
You don't know what gout is?
I mean, I'm not a nurse, so I don't know. I don't know.
There's no one in your family have gout?
I don't think so. Oh, maybe. No, actually, maybe my grandparents did, but...
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like a buildup of uric acid in your joints, and you get it from like drinking too much alcohol or eating too much red meat, which is what Filipinos always do.
Yeah,
and so,
that's like our two favorite things.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just curious if like someone just gets gout like mid-performance or mid-flare, and you just have to deal with it.
Yeah, that sounds painful. But
have you ever suffered an injury from dance?
The most would be like I pulled a muscle or something. Like I feel very lucky to not have like broken anything. But I have had to perform injured sometimes. Like my back was hurting one time on stage, and like in the middle of a number.
No
and
way.
I was like, I have to keep going. So like until I like got off, it was maybe like a minute or like 2 minutes of dancing, and then I go backstage and I'm like, yeah, I can't keep going.
Was this recently?
This was when I was still performing in Vegas, but
okay.
Yeah.
Are you suffering like? Do you feel ailments of being older now?
Yeah.
Is it your knees mostly? You said
knees, my lower back.
Wow.
And it's like I'm just not a flexible guy, even though like I'm a dancer. Like I'm just not the most flexible, and I think that's my downfall right now.
Really? Because you seem like you're flexible. You're doing all these jumps and kicks, and you would think that like it's a prerequisite to be flexible to dance well.
I guess it depends on the style. Like my style doesn't really call for flexibility. Like it's like popping and tutting hip hop. It's really like strong staccato type movement.
Yeah.
So I don't need to like stretch super far like a ballet dancer or anything. But that's why I was saying like physical health and like focusing on like working out. And that's like kind of been my thing, like making sure I can keep dancing, you know?
Wow. Were you tutting in high school?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's like the easiest style to practice because you could just do it at your desk. You could do it
anywhere.
Yeah.
And were you gliding to class?
I was super shy in high school, so I didn't like to dance in front of people like that back then. But I mean, no, I wouldn't.
Would you say because you're shy is one of the reasons you joined dance as a form of expression because you didn't really express yourself socially as a kid?
Oh yeah, I mean it's the one thing that I like resonated with. I wasn't like naturally good, but it's like just the one thing I liked. I tried a bunch of different stuff growing up, like taekwondo, and like I tried to learn guitar, and like it's the one thing I like stuck with.
Wow,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
It's so cool and it's so impressive. And I wish it was something that I took up earlier on in life because I get like so jealous like seeing people like really fucking do some moves like on a casual dance floor. It's I mean it's cool because all I could really do is just the Filipino cha-cha and that's about it.
Hey, I mean you're a dancer. Like if you can do that, you're in my opinion you're a dancer.
Yeah. What is the definition of a dance? I'm like not because I can't do much choreo, because whenever Melissa tries to teach me an 8 count, she just says, "Why are you so heavy on your feet?" And I tell her it's because I'm heavy. That's why. Like I don't know how you guys are so light on your feet because I've seen you do some footwork that is nuts. I don't know how you squeeze in that many beats into like a second, but it's crazy.
I mean, I don't know. It's like at this point I don't even think about it. It's like it's not very helpful, but like it just takes time. Like if you wanted to like I would like the heel toe, like things like that, I would just sit there and just keep doing it until I felt like I had it.
Oh, you did it while sitting down. You just kept going.
I'm not even sitting down. Like any moment I can. Like I mean, I did it a lot. Like in the dance studio, because when you see yourself, it helps a lot. Like doing it in front of a mirror.
There's mirrors everywhere, dude.
So like the more you practice in front of a mirror, like you can visually see like, oh, it doesn't look right. So like I just keep trying it until it like looks correct.
Yeah.
Or like looks right to me, you know?
And you got it down to this point where like, how does it feel that you've gone pretty viral for just doing these, like what I'm sure you consider like silly videos because you're just fucking around. You're making your own choreo to like these poppin' songs. For example, when Kendrick dropped Not Like Us and at the end with the outro, it was like Squabble Up, right?
Yeah.
You had this whole trend on TikTok saying like day whatever until Kendrick drops this song. And that really started to pop off. What did that feel like for you?
I mean, it was unexpected because like it was just kind of like I know that he's kind of known for like, you know, having like snippets of songs and like not dropping it, so I just thought it'd be funny to just dance to it every day, like, or even just say that as a caption. Like I just did it a few times and then I just started seeing the traffic towards it.
Wow.
So I was like, oh, okay, let me just do this every day. Like it's not hard, it's like 15 seconds, like and even when I did it the first few times, like I didn't have the trend figured out. Like I was just kind of freestyling to it, and then there was one that people started copying,
and that's
like,
when you locked in on.
Yeah, and that was like the version that was like, oh, okay, this is the one that is like a dance trend. You know?
So cool because you started off with this high jump and then it goes into footwork. And that's one of those examples of like when I close my eyes, I could imagine my body doing it. But when I've tried and I jump and I land, my feet don't move. I just stay stuck. So dude, yeah, that shit like popped off.
Yeah, it was super unexpected. I feel very lucky. Like people just know me as like, oh, you're that guy on TikTok. You're the Kendrick guy. I'm like, yeah, that's me. Yeah, here I am.
I'm the Kendrick. Do you get flattered or do you wish they knew you more specifically for other things?
I mean, I don't mind. Like it's nice that like my art can reach so many people. Dude. So it's like it's cool. I just think it's funny because like when it did actually drop, people like thought of me. Like some people messaged me like, oh, I thought of you like when this came. I'm like, bro, listen to the whole thing. Like don't worry about me.
Because your caption on those videos said day whatever until Kendrick drops this song. He probably won't, in parentheses.
Yeah.
And then he finally did, dude.
Yeah, and then it became this whole like album and like all the diss stuff. I was like, whoa, this is crazy.
Yeah. And what's crazy is that that's not even the only Kendrick thing that you've danced to that went viral. You have that whole you and some other dancers all up in your Cirque du Soleil gear dance to TV Off.
Oh yeah.
And that is another example of just like, how does the human body do that?
Practice.
I know the answer is always going to be practice.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't understand, because the move where you go, where you
the hi-hats. Yeah.
Well, even you doing that right now, I feel like if I blink, I missed like a few beats. You do it so fast.
Oh, thank you, man.
So that's that funny. Also went, that also popped off. Does that lead for dancers when you pop off on social media? Is that another window of opportunity for people to like offer you shit?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I've seen like a lot of like dancers go viral and they'll capitalize by like teaching workshops after, and like you could really like take it far. Depends on like you as like a dancer business entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, I did it mainly on like social media. I was like working a job at the time too, so I couldn't really go out and teach workshops or like really totally capitalize, but there's definitely opportunity there if you can take it, you know?
And now you're doing the damn thing. Now you get to do what you love as work, which is truly a big dream for any creative all across the world, you know? And so I think it's just a really cool example. And what's dope, dude, is that all of my suspicions about you were confirmed about you being such a dope guy. You know, I was like, we prefaced earlier on in today's episode that people always said that, oh, Christian, you remind me so much of Austin. And what would break my heart is if I met you and if you were just not as cool. And it'd be like, this is what people think of me as.
It's like, oh, what's up, bro?
What's up, dude? Well, because I know, without dropping any names, I know that something as cool as the dance world, where you look suave and you look cool and you are like dripped out in fashion, that it comes with ego, and that there's some characters in the dance
for sure
community that are egotistical or will teach a class that they charge hella money for and don't even say what's up to the dancers afterwards. That shit breaks my heart, man. But you definitely seem like the type that like you'll teach the class and then you'll go get some boba with the people dancing afterwards.
Oh yeah, I've done that. That's so funny.
What are some typical dancer tropes that dancers do?
Typical dancer tropes. Let me think. I mean, there is the thing. I mean, this doesn't seem exclusive to dancers, but after dancers are done hanging out after an event, we'll just be sticking around. Like, we'll be like, all right, see you later. And then we'll just be chatting with like another person for like another 2 hours. Like after getting done with like a session at a battle event or...
That's because you guys are Filipino.
Yeah, I mean...
It's a family party.
Yeah. We're like all catching up. Like, oh, it's great to see you. You killed it, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, later. And then you'll still see them chatting with like someone else. So... I feel like that's one, I would think. I feel like dancers are surprisingly like loud people. Like,
really?
Like, I mean, like, I feel like when we're dancing, you're quiet because you're all like focused on expressing through your body language. You know, your body's talking, and then as soon as you're done, like we're all like, oh, that was, like we're all yelling, or I don't know. Like, I get that vibe.
But you could also see it in. Sorry to interrupt.
No. You
could also see it mid performance because all the dancers watching the dancers in the middle are screaming.
Yeah.
Tell me one thing. Why do dancers throw shoes at other dancers?
Honestly, I've always seen that and I wasn't sure. I feel like it's because maybe it's like a thing. It's like, oh, we're not worthy. Like here, like, you know, like
take my shoe.
Because they just like it used to be a thing that like after a dance, like let's say it's a dance class and the teacher's doing their solo at the end, and they like kill it, perform their choreo that they taught, and everyone just throws their shoes at them. I feel like that's just a tradition of, I don't know where it comes from, honestly.
And does it ever actually hit you?
Yeah, you'll throw it at people.
And you just keep dancing?
No, they'll be done already. Like they'll be polite about it and wait till they're done.
So it doesn't happen mid-dance?
No. Because I'm sure it's happened, but yeah.
Dude, because like what if someone's wearing some Timbs and throws a heavy ass Tim and it hits me in the head while I'm trying to like Dougie or glide, I would be so thrown off.
Yeah, I mean, it's a compliment.
It is definitely a compliment because when I first saw it, when Melissa was showing me videos, I was just like, why are they doing that?
I mean, it's not logical. It's almost like primal instinct to be like, I don't know what to do with myself. Like, here,
let me throw you a shoe, and then you have to like wobble back one shoe back to your other shoe, and
because we're not worthy.
Wow, there's something about the dance community that is just so supportive, so free, so silly that I wish to see in other communities. And I think it has something to do with you are so vulnerable up there. And when you let go, that's kind of representative of who you are as a person. If you're willing to be vulnerable up there with your body, do silly, crazy moves, then you are almost like building friends and community immediately because you guys are on the same page. Like, it's so cool, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I resonate with that because, I mean, even in the just creative industry in general, like dancers are kind of like at the bottom of the totem pole. So all we really have, I think so. Like, we typically get paid the least. Like, on like jobs, it's like always about the artist, you know, like, or like musicians or even like Cirque de Soleil. Like, they have the acrobats, they're kind of like the main attraction, and the dancers are kind of like extra. But I feel like that's why we're so supportive. It's like we have to like have each other, you know, in this world of like dance and art and stuff. It's like that's all we can really count on.
Because there's an ugly side of the industry where it's not fair to you guys. I didn't realize you guys were underpaid because what I see is this. From the outside looking in, I see this like glamorous lifestyle of just like, oh my God, I know so many people that went to Chapkiss, that moved to LA, and now they're like dancing with Usher on some roller skates or some shit like that, you know? And I'm just like, that's dope. So, but I didn't realize that there was a darker side, or that you guys feel like you are at the bottom of the creative totem pole.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's like what you see online isn't always like, I feel like accurate. Like a lot of dancers I know really hustle, like a lot, work like 2 or 3 jobs, like in order to like be able to perform or maintain that lifestyle. But yeah, I mean, there's just so many dancers too, like, and there's only so many jobs to hand out. So it's like,
is it something that floats in the back of your mind that dancing being such a physical sport, that time to excel in that is finite because we are aging? How do you cope with that?
Working out. No, I mean, I've thought about this a lot actually, because I mean, I'm fortunate enough to have like had like a full dance career where honestly I could retire tomorrow and like I checked everything off my bucket list. But I think, yeah, like you definitely should like try to pursue it while you have those younger years. Like now that I'm on jobs and stuff, it's everyone's younger, you know, everyone's like in their early 20s, and I feel like that's like really a good prime. Like as you get older, it's like athletes too, like there are like the strong prime years, I guess you could say. I feel like I don't even feel like I'm there yet personally, but I know like it would be hard to see like a 50-year-old Filipino dude dancing on stage with everyone. But I mean, it's possible, probably, maybe.
I mean, wait, you feel like you're not in there yet, as in your prime? You're not in your prime yet?
I feel like no. Like, I feel like there's still so much to improve on, so much to learn about. Like, I only know, like, I feel like I don't know half of, like, there's just so much out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of game out there.
So much dance, different dance styles. There's always new dance moves, dance styles coming. So it's like, I feel like I'm always like learning or like trying to keep up with what's next.
What dance style do you want to master next?
They're crumping. Crumping is so dope. And there's like a really cool crump community out here that I've been meaning to like go meet, that I'm gonna like go to. Like they have like sessions here in like Oakland. So that's like one. And turfing.
Wow.
Yeah, turfing.
So you didn't really turf too much. That was just something, because tutting is part of turfing, right?
Yeah, I think it's like it's like one of like the new gen things about turfing. Like it started off more as like, I don't even know the history. I don't want to speak on it. Like I do want to learn from because they're still around. Like all the people who kind of like started it, and like there's like a whole community around it. So I can't really speak on the origins of it, but I know tutting and is like kind of a newer aspect of it.
Wow. Okay, gotcha. And so turfing, crumping, was bone breaking part of turfing?
Yeah. People who like, there's turfers who bone break as well.
That's so crazy that to excel in one genre of dance, you have to learn how to get so flexible to the point where your shoulder's almost misplaced.
Oh yeah.
That's nuts.
It does not look real. It's so crazy to see. I don't even know how you practice that. Like, how do you practice that?
I think you just keep stretching your shoulder. You ask your homie to grab your wrist and pull as hard as you can.
Yeah. It's like, all right, perfect.
Great. It's dislocated. So
all right, I'm halfway there. Oh man.
Let's see. Other dancing misconceptions about dancers.
Okay.
What are there? Do you often do you hate it when people just tell you to dance?
Oh yeah.
Like do something for me right now.
I feel like when I tell people, oh, I'm a dancer, a professional dancer. Well, the first thing I said this earlier at like the cafe I went to. I told someone, I was like, oh, I'm a dancer, and the first thing they say is, oh, you're a stripper.
What?
Yeah,
that's what they thought immediately.
Yeah. Which is like, it makes sense. Like that's like
here in the Bay.
I mean,
not in Vegas, right?
Well, in Vegas, I got that a lot more.
Okay.
But out here, I'm just used to that joke. Like that's just something people just immediately think of, I guess.
Stripper, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
What you were saying?
Oh yeah, other misconceptions about dancers.
I mean, definitely you said anytime I tell people that I dance, they'll be like, oh, like show me something like right now. I'm like, right now? Like it's, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of awkward for me. I don't know why. Like I could dance, but there's like no music. I'm not in like the context of
time and place, dude.
Dance. Yeah.
I can connect.
And like
with
you
that.
Gotta like, where's the money?
I'm not doing this for free, man.
Like, I'm professional. Nah.
Yeah, I'm not working a 9 to 5, so you better pay up. Right now.
I'm kidding.
No, I connect to that because me being a singer, and if someone finds out I'm a singer, they're just like, do it right now. And like I'll be at work at like my corporate job, and it's just like a bunch of people looking at me. I'm like, no way. I'm not gonna. Why would I do that?
Yeah.
And there's something that feels so like, in my brain at least, it feels like so egotistical if I were to immediately just say yes and like show off. But I feel like with dancers, you guys could get away with that more often because it's like, it's expressive in this sense where it's like community. I feel.
Yeah. No, that's so true. Like, anytime I go out dancing in a club and stuff, and like people see me do something cool, like it just kind of brings people together. Like, I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind hitting a little Dougie like in front of you if I had to. If I had to.
Yeah, at gunpoint.
Yeah. Do it now. But like I do think there is like an aspect, like dance is very social, I would say. Like it's a social, I think that's the origins of it. It comes from like that social environment, like from clubs and like parties, like
If there's anything that I learned about being with a dancer for as long as I have been, is to just stop giving a shit that it's okay to look goofy. Because I think when I first started dating Melissa, I was just so robotic and rigid and like just, I guess, afraid to physically express myself. But after being with her, I get it. I get it. Where like you go there, you just want to be silly with your friends. For example, I went to this event in the city a few weeks ago, and I went to the Emporium in San Francisco, and it's not really a dance floor, but there was like a DJ spinning, and there was like open space. And I'd gone with someone that we mutually know, Gio, the harpist.
Oh yeah,
who she can dance. Like she could hit a clean ass Dougie.
Oh yeah,
she could get real silly on the dance floor, and being around that energy. Me not even being a dancer and like me just like saying, oh, what? Let me just stop giving a fuck, and just like dancing, so much fucking fun, dude. I mean, I can't hit it the same way you guys do, but it's something that like, I don't know, I suggest people try out more often.
Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of dance. It's like you don't have to be like on the professional level to consider yourself a dancer. Like if you move your body to music, you're dancing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like there's no, and like what's cool is like at least for me, anytime I see people dancing, no matter what level, you could be beginner, you could like not know anything, like, and it's just, there's something endearing about like seeing people be vulnerable and just go for it, and like they feel the music so much, they're just having so much fun. I'm like, oh, you know, like I love that. Like that's like what it's all about at the end of the day, you know.
I feel like dancing silly at the club with dancers and like just letting free. Like what's analogous to that for singers is like going to a karaoke room with your friends, and you don't have to be good at singing to be able to have a good time singing karaoke. And so like once I kind of like put that in my brain, because there were definitely, even with what I said of me getting more comfortable dancing on the dance floor, there were times where I would get in my head just like, oh, but I'm dancing with dancers. I don't want to embarrass myself in front of a professional, you know? So, I mean, I've gotten out of that space though. With dancing though, like what's the main goal? What was the goal growing up when you first got into this?
I remember there was something I told myself, after I got that job with Six Flags, like doing the costume characters and being able to perform and dance, like even in like maybe not the style I like, I was like, ooh, I just only want to have jobs that are dancing. Like if I could do this, it's like maybe I could just that was like my first job. So I was like, I don't want a job that's not dancing. So that's kind of like that was like a dream I had when I was younger that really pushed me to where I am now.
Yeah. Oh, and for context for the listeners out there that don't know, when we did perform at Six Flags, we didn't perform together. You had performed the season prior to me as a dancer, and I joined right after you left as a singer. So we just missed each other. But, so that started all off.
Yeah. Yeah. That was kind of like the point where I was like, ooh, I can make money out of this. I can make this a career. So that's kind of like what pushed me to like look for opportunities, dance for different teams, and then eventually got me to Vegas. And now I dance with like Cirque de Soleil. And it's funny though, because like that dream's kind of been changing lately. Like I'm like being more open to be like, if I need a day job, like it's fine. Like I think it's like kind of more realistic. Like that was kind of like a young dream to have, but like being in like the real world, and like even now it's like the Bay Area doesn't have the most dance opportunities. Like I mainly had to travel. So like in the meantime, like what am I doing with my time? Like I have all this energy. I have like, you know, I'm physically able, like I feel like I'm more open to like other things.
Yeah. Would you say like having been immersed in these dream jobs and like dancing as work, has that made like the normal kind of life a little more enticing? Like you wonder what it's like?
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Like I'm very grateful. Like I got to experience so much. I traveled the world doing this stuff, and like, you know, people dream, like you said, people dream of doing it. But yeah, now it's like I wouldn't mind. Like I've always dreamed of like working at a coffee shop, or like being like, my dad worked at Costco for 30 years. Like I feel like I have that in me. Like maybe I could work at a grocery store.
Good benefits.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, Costco has great benefits.
Yeah, because like dance, it's like hard. Like there's only like the top 10% who really can make it like strictly off dance. You know, it's very rare. So
I feel like you've paved your way as, you know, someone in the history books as a Bay Area dancer for sure. Does that ever strike your mind that there are, like I told you, like there have been multiple requests to have you on this podcast, and which is crazy because I've known of you for so long. Does it ever blow your mind that there are people out there that you can't see because you're posting videos on social media, that there are people looking up to you and like you're inspiring other people to dance? Like that shit's dope.
Oh yeah, it's a trip every time. Like anytime someone comes up to me and be like, "Oh, I seen your videos," or even if they mention the stuff before the TikTok viral stuff, it just always, I don't know, it really reassures me that everything I've been doing up until this point meant something. Like, you know, like if you're like ever thinking about putting that video out there, just do it, because you just don't know who's watching out there. Like we have these platforms, so. I just feel very grateful to like be on people's minds when they think of dance, and like even like to consider myself a Bay Area dancer. Like I feel like there's still so much I can do here. Like I do want to build more community here now that I'm back, you know. Like I've always admired the Bay Area and like the style of it and everything. We have like a different way of dancing, and I've never really been in it until the past couple of years. You know, I've been away, so it's like nice to yeah, I feel like I'm still getting there, like getting my name out there and like letting people know who I am out here. Yeah.
Wow. No, and that's it's beautiful that you've come back, and that I feel like with dancers, and especially with your skill level, like they're gonna welcome you back with open arms. So I'm excited to see what you do while you're here for the next however many years. Is this like a place where you'd want to settle down?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, if it's possible. It's expensive, but it's possible.
It's so fucking expensive.
Yeah.
It's tough, dude. And you were telling me that you have to travel everywhere. You have to go to SAC, you have to go to the city, you have to cross the bridge multiple times to teach classes. Like when COVID hit, what was that like for a dancer?
Wow. Okay, so when I was in Vegas dancing with the Jabbawockeez at the time, and they had to downsize the company like extremely. So there was only like maybe 14 of us left. I was fortunate enough to keep working during that time.
Yeah.
But like even then, like out of that, the whole company, there was maybe like 4 or 5 dancers.
Whoa.
Yeah. So we were like doing a lot of like social media stuff and like just like trying to do like, you know, adapt to what was happening.
Yeah.
So I was lucky. I kept working. It was kind of crazy. Like
I mean,
like,
you guys are already wearing masks. You guys are masked up.
yeah. We're a little ahead of the curve there.
You're just like, yeah, we're fine. I mean, we've just been breathing in our own stuff anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was working at the time. It was very different to what like we typically did. But yeah, like I mean, I was very, very lucky to like have that. Yeah.
How long did you dance with them for?
10 years.
10 years with the Jabbawockeez. And why did you leave? If that's something you're comfortable talking about.
No, it's fine. I think I was doing it for so long that like I just started feeling like I kind of want to see what else is out there. You know, like I feel like I learned so much. Like I wouldn't be who I am today without that experience. But I think as time went on, I started to see myself get stagnant, you know? And I mean, it was very comfortable. Like I had my own place. Like I had pretty much like a 9 to 5. Like I would perform like weekly. I performed for most of that time, like 5-6 days a week.
Yeah.
So after a while, it's like, I feel like I was losing that maybe passion for it. I always tried to keep it alive, like doing my own thing. Yeah, and it became work. So I think like towards the end, I was like seeking out other opportunities and like trying to see what else is out there. Yeah. And that's when I like auditioned for Cirque and like found like that as a new avenue, you know? And I mean, I've been wearing a mask too for so long. Like I've always wanted to be like, even my family, whenever they would watch me perform, it's like, we can't tell who you are.
I was going to ask that. I was going to say, does it, as dope as it is to dance for the Jabbawockeez, does it strip away your sense of individuality because you look like everyone else?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I mean, that was kind of the goal with the mask. They always kind of, the idea was that it's like, people focus on the art, not the individual, which I mean, I really appreciated that. I feel like it helped me stay humble and like, just kind of kept me focused on the craft. But I think, I don't know, after a while, I was like, I kind of felt like, I would always tell people like I feel like Peter Parker. Like I can't tell people I'm Spider-Man, but it's like they don't realize like I just performed in front of you. I'm like taking their picture in front of like the theater, and they don't realize like I was literally like hitting the Dougie in front of you. So like there's like kind of like a satisfaction in that for myself. But now that I'm like older and like I want to like build my own thing. Like I feel like I would want to see what I can do with this skill that I've built, like the community I can create, or you know, so that's kind of like where I was leaning to. And that's why I even wanted to move back home and like cultivate the community here.
Yeah.
You know, like, and like give back. Like I've learned so much and I want to share with like the next generation. Like that.
Dude, that's dope because I know there's a lot of people that want to gatekeep their skills and don't want to. Once again, it's like it could be this whole ego thing, right? Where they don't feel like they need to give back to the community because they're all about like self progression, which is fine too, but like the fact that you're doing both is great. And what made you want to do the Cirque audition?
Well, I had friends who had done the show before. The show's called "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" or "'Twas the Night Before," and it's based on like the poem "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." And I had friends doing it, and the choreographer for it is Ving Nguyen from the Kinjas. So it seemed like something I could like do and resonate with. So I saw they were holding auditions in Vegas, and I was like, let me go for it.
Yeah.
And yeah, the rest was history. So I've been doing that for like 2 years now.
And what part of your creative bucket does that fill as opposed to the other styles of dance you've been doing?
I mean, honestly, it's very similar to what I do already. The choreo is a lot maybe faster. Like Jab is like typically like kind of slower, maybe more smooth and swaggy, and this one's a lot more strong and staccato. And I just think it's really good training for myself, and I get to show my face. And, you know, like and, we like wear makeup in the show, so it's like the facial expressions and everything like really come out more on stage.
Super theatrical.
Yeah, very theatrical. And it's funny because I've been wearing a mask for so long. Like that was kind of like a thing that I had to get used to again. It was like showing my face and be like people would tell me I have like this like thinking face when I'm dancing. Like I'm just like, it's like, bro, relax. Yeah.
Because facials are important in dance, right? That makes me think about like when you're just masked up being a Jabbawockeez for 10 years, it's kind of hard to remember that that's part of it, right? Yeah.
Like, I mean, it happens naturally. Like, anytime we do meet and greets, like, I would be posing for a picture and I would still smile under there.
Okay.
And, like, so
good.
there's things that happen naturally, but I think, yeah, like, you kind of forget about, like, that part of the performance. Like there'd be times where I'm performing and I'm just, like, thinking about, like, okay, what I'm going to make for dinner. It's like, ooh, I got to go home and feed my cat, you know? Like, that's kind of like like, that's like a benefit to like wearing a mask. You don't have to really, you can like express anything on your face, but like still perform. Like,
yeah.
But like, that's like a secret. People don't know about that.
Oh, damn. Everyone's just thinking about their laundry back home behind the mask.
Oh, dude, I got to do my laundry. Oh gosh.
Wow, dude. That's so funny.
Yeah.
You said you wanted to build something of your own in the future. What does that look like? If you could close your eyes and envision what Austin is doing and like this is everything that you wanted as a dancer, what is that?
I'm still kind of in that phase of figuring it out. Like, I imagine it could be something like having my own dance space where I can host things like classes, public or private, and like events. Like, I feel like just like those are the kind of things that kind of like build a strong community in the dance world. I've seen like if dancers have things to go to, like it will just help build the craft, build you know, buzz around it, I guess you could say. But I mean, I'm still figuring it out. Like, I don't know. Like, I could imagine like, yeah, just having like maybe a dance space or like where I can like just have control over like what we produce, what we create, what, you know.
Your own little dance dojo.
Yeah, little dance dojo. And like, it's like, Dougie! All right, Dougie, go!
If you're late, that's 10 Dougies.
I'm like, oh, man.
Dude.
No, I'm joking.
Okay, for the people that don't know how to Dougie,
I'm dead.
What's the secret to a good Dougie?
I mean, that is so funny. That is something that people like in a lot of my private classes and things. That's like the one thing I like to teach. It's like my favorite thing. There's like multiple factors. So there's the feet. Like you have to have the timing. This is what helps you stay with the timing of the song.
Yeah.
And I think like having like
there's
like a secret to it. I like to call like there's like a body roll in it. And it's not like very obvious when you see it, but like if you break, let's say the Dougie is like this complete thing and you take apart the Lego pieces of it, like you can break down every aspect. So there's like the shoulders, like they go back and forth.
Wow.
There's like the chest that like rolls, and then the feet, and then you add it, and then the little sauce is like whatever you want to do with your hands.
Yeah.
And So there's like many, even like as simple as the Dougie, like there's just so many aspects you could focus on, like with just that one move.
How do you know when to repeat the step? You know how like you do it.
Oh, like the I call it in my classes. It's like the single double. Like single double animal style. Yeah. I say it every time. We're gonna single double animal style. But like it's all like timing. Like you could say 1, 2, double. You know, like single, double. So, but that's like more like creative expression. You know what I mean? Like the very basic, you could just go back and forth. You know, but that's more of like a creative choice, I would say. If you want to go double, you could go triple, quadruple, like however.
Just keep going on your left foot.
3 by 3. Yeah.
Dude, I mean, that's the cool thing about the Dougie is that it is very uniform in the sense that the steps are basic.
Yeah.
But the sauce, it's about the sauce that makes it different.
Yeah.
And I've seen so many different Dougies and I've tried so hard. I got this story about like me trying to practice the Dougie by myself downstairs because Melissa had just given me like her version of her masterclass. But since I'm just, once again, the brain signals from my brain to my limbs lost in translation by the time it gets there, I'm practicing by myself in front of like the reflection of my backyard window. And she is at work, right? And I was just like, this is a safe space for me to mess up without her making fun of me.
Around, right?
So we have like a security camera, like a blink camera, and it was kind of turned facing the reflection.
Okay.
And she recorded me and was just not making fun of me, but laughing at like how much I was really trying to learn how to Dougie by myself. Here's another thing. What makes a good Smeeze?
Oh man, I mean, that is so fun. I love that we're just talking. Like these are like the 2 moves that I do the most. That's my emotes. Like I spam these emotes. Even my family is like, bro, do some new moves. But the Smeeze, I have trouble even teaching that one. Like that one's like it took me a long time to do it good. Like I remember I did it in a performance once with my old crew, One Up, and watching it back, it's like crazy how it just didn't look like what it looks like now. Like it looks so crazy.
It's evolved.
Yeah, it's evolved. And I think, I don't know what makes a good Smeeze. It has to have a good bounce. Like I think the bounce is like really important and that timing of it. And I don't know, like, I would say the bounce is the most important.
What's a different kind of sauces you could add to a good Smeeze?
Probably soy, sesame, Chick-fil-A, Polynesian. No, I don't know. Like you could like play with the arms. The people like to shake.
Yeah, dude, I see the shake, and that one's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's really it's almost like the toppings on ice cream. Like you have like the vanilla scoop is the Smeeze, and then you could just put nuts on it. You could put fudge on it. You know,
wow,
sprinkles. Dude. Like it really. That's like what I like about dance. It's like you can make it yours. Like there's no right way to do it technically. Like, you know what I mean?
And
like,
a lot of it is confidence. Did you notice that when you started dancing that you became more confident?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Like I was like I said, I was like super shy as a kid. And it wasn't even until like recently I feel very comfortable. Even like this, doing something like this, like I wouldn't be talking or like, I don't know. Like I do feel nervous, but yeah, like as the years went on and like I realized how much work I've put into my craft, it's like that kind of like imposter syndrome started to like disappear a little more. And I'm like, okay, I've actually done stuff.
Yeah, you've earned this.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. So like now it's like I can confidently speak on like certain things like the Dougie and like things like that. But I mean, even then there's still so much I can learn and I wouldn't speak on like turfing, for example, like what we talked about. So yeah, I mean, I think it just takes time, practice.
Yeah, dude. It's something that they say it takes 10,000 hours, which I don't know the math and how many days or how many months or years that
I could
is.
only count to 8, so.
Oh, by the time you get to your third finger,
How many
on
8 counts is 10,000 hours?
Yeah, dude.
Someone do the math. No, I'm playing.
Dude, the 8 count. Like, how many 8 counts do you think you've counted in your life?
I don't even know. It's funny because there's like a whole thing with dancers. Maybe this could be one of those like thing about dancers is like there's people who don't count and there's people who do. There's people who just do the sounds like boom, ta ta, skitty bop, boom, boom, pow, skitty bop, bing bop, boom, boom, pow. And then there's people who can do 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, you know? Like, so I think it just depends on the person. Like for me, I didn't get confident counting maybe like until like 5-6 years ago. Until I realized, it's just the timing with the music.
Why?
Like,
Prior to that, were you the person that went ba ding ta?
Like all the sound effects, skitty bop, giddy ga, giddy bop bop, bing bop. Yeah, like that was me. And then now it's like, especially with teaching, I think it's not like the most important thing, but if you can count, I feel like you can translate the dance to a broader scope of people.
It helps because you know where to place it. Because I used to do band and drum line. So when Melissa's trying to teach me like an 8 count, I'm like, oh, it's on the and a 4 that I do that.
Yes.
Oh, this is just a 16th note, like 1 and a 2 and, you know, I'm just like, I get it.
Wait, 16? No. I thought there was only 8.
There's only 8. What are you saying? Yeah, dude. So like, I like that there's so many connections of the musicality in dance that I've found some sort of like common ground language to communicate with dancers to make it make sense in my brain.
Yes.
I still haven't gotten to the point where it looks good in the mirror. If there's anything that I'm confident in doing, it's the Millie Rock.
Oh, yeah. I love the Millie Rock.
Oh, dude, this move is crazy.
Man, that's
I ain't never done that.
Yeah, that I mean, I've seen people do it. It's so funny because I did it once in a video and people were grilling me in the comments saying like, he Millie Rock with 2 arms. You can't Millie Rock with 2. It's like, bro, you can do whatever the frick you want. Like, but yeah, like that's just like that's like maybe my sauce I like to use too.
That's cool. That looked great. I might have to try that.
Yeah, try it. We'll do it later. We'll do it after this. No.
How about the whoa? How long does the whoa stay in the air before you catch it?
I mean, okay, so the trajectory of the whoa has to be a 45-degree angle, and then like once you throw it, the arc of it is the sine of the tangent,
the cosine,
and then you get cosigned by like an OG of the dance. No, I'm sorry. Like I said, there's no right. You could like throw it like, and it's like short. Like I used to do this one where I would throw it, and then like I would just fake it out and just like not catch it.
And everyone wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, and then you do it later, and then it's like,
Dang, dude. Another dance move that I have trouble computing in my brain is the jerk.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Okay, so the jerk as in like the jerk?
That.
Okay, yeah.
Because like I could compute the backward skipping
The reject.
part. The reject, yes.
Yeah.
I could compute that. But the according to my calculations, that works for me. But this part, I tried doing it at the club, and Melissa and Juliet both looked at me like, the fuck is he doing? Why does it look like scissors?
Hey, there's no wrong way. No, I'm joking. No, it's so funny. I think like with all these dances that we're talking about, like the most basic of it is the bounce. Really, like this is like a hip hop dance fundamental, like having a bounce, because there's different ways to bounce depending on the move. Like the jerk has like a up bounce. So there's like a up bounce. Maybe the smeeze is like down. You know what I mean? So like the direction of your bounce can like change the dance. Like just like a simple thing is changing that direction, like completely changes the dance.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude.
So like that's like the scientific like breakdown of those, you know?
I never thought about it that way.
Yeah. So like let's say you want to jerk. It almost has like an out to it as well, but like essentially you're going up with it. So like next time you do it, like try to bounce up every time you like open, you know what I mean?
You're such a good teacher. This makes sense.
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
for like my fetal dance brain, you're making it make so much sense. I don't know if I can execute it, but once again, I'm computing it.
Yeah. Save it for later.
Save it to my hard drive, and we're good to go.
That's like, okay.
What else? What are other popular dance moves out the Bay Area?
Out of the Bay Area. Let me think with my brain.
Brain blast.
Out of the Bay Area. Let's see. I mean, I like one I'm like super into that like I can't get over is like the heel toe. I don't know where originally it comes from.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a fun one. Like, I remember
Heel
like
toe.
Seawalk videos. Like, I don't know if you ever like done one when you were younger, but like those where it's just the feet, like you just see the feet, and like that's like a dance style that I like.
So cool.
What else? Man, it's like now that I'm on the spot, it's like, what are all my moves? I love light feet. I mean, this is more like dance styles. Like, I can't think of like specific dance moves.
Yeah.
But like light feet's one that comes out of New York, and like it's like super fun. Like,
What is light feet? What is that?
light feet?
Or just having light feet?
No, it's like LITE feet.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like it's a style that comes out of New York. It's like a newer generation. I mean, it's been around for a while now, but like it's like a newer generation of like hip hop dance. Like, I mean, all these styles like jerking, even like turfing, crumping, it's all kind of like derivatives of like hip hop dance. Like, they're just branches of the same family tree. So like light feet's one that's like really fun, and like that's where like kind of the Harlem Shake. It's like in that, not like the Harlem Shake, but like
the one,
with the shoulders.
That one's tough. I don't understand how that works.
That one took me a long time to figure out too. And I mean, I've never learned from like a real like New York light feet dancer. I just, a lot of the stuff I learned is self-taught. Like, I just watch it on YouTube, and like even with like turfing or Smeeze, everything, it's like you kind of just, I taught it myself.
Wow.
You know? Yeah.
Was there a moment where you realized, damn, I'm pretty good at this?
I mean, I think once like I started getting hired to work, I'm like, okay, like this is like something like it's like, dang, that was pretty good. Or you know what I mean? Like,
what, post Six Flags?
Yeah, I feel like that. Like, cause I was still like learning and growing during that time, like figuring out my voice as an artist. And I think once I left, even like while I was in Vegas, like the confidence kind of built over time. I can't think of like, this is when I knew. I just think like, I just found myself one day like, whoa, like,
Yeah.
I have all this skill, you know, like it's kind of crazy. Like, all that time paid off. Like, you don't think about it in the moment, or like sometimes I think like, where's this gonna go? Like, but now it's like, oh wow, like I can like, I'm doing it. You know?
Was there a specific performance that you hold near and dear to your heart?
Specific performance,
Like one where like, I don't know, it could just one like where it's just like it means so much to you, regardless of like if it is it the piece, is it like the people that were there, or is it just like the gravity of what's happening, you know?
I could think of a few. So like maybe when I was younger, like before I moved to Vegas, I was in a crew called One Up Crew, and
Familiar.
it was like a small crew. There was only 6 of us.
You, Hollis, who else is in
Hollis, Tariq, X, Alton, Brandon.
Yeah, Alton and Brandon. I know.
So it's my one and only performance with them, and I like reference it. I watch it like every year at least once, and it's like one of my favorite performances, just because like creating it was so much fun. Like, I feel like that's what like all these dance crews felt when they like made dances together. Like, we would be like at the studio super late, just like joking around, fucking around. Like, that's where even why I like love the Dougie. Me and Tariq did like a Dougie battle one time. Like, we were just doing the Dougie, but like that's like I just hold that time very dear. And like I feel like we're also pretty cool to this day. Like, we don't always see each other, but you know, like I'm still connected with a lot of these guys. So like that's like one of my like personal favorite performances. And then like being able to perform in front of my family. I feel like just being able to make them proud, even though they couldn't see my face for some of these performances, like the fact that they came and knew I was there. And
they went to Vegas to see you perform the Jabbawockeez.
Yeah. They've done it like, I think they've seen me maybe once or twice during that whole time. But yeah, that meant a lot to me too.
Wow, dude. Yeah, there's something different when the closest people in your life watch you do the thing you love the most in the world. Something so emotional about that kind of support, because it feels great to get the gratification and validation from strangers, whether it be from social media or like the thousands of people you've performed in front of. But when you see those familiar faces that you grew up with that have supported you in this dream, like all the way up until like where you're doing it now, that is some irreplaceable shit.
Oh yeah. It's funny because my mom told me one time, like, this was back when I was watching ABDC. I told her, like, I want to do that one day. Like, I want to be a Jabbawockeez one day. And like, you know, like, it's like a passing, like, oh yeah, like, yeah, that's so sweet, honey. Like, okay, do your homework now. But like, she told me, like, you told me that one time, and now like you are doing that. Like, and it made me think, like, whoa, that's so crazy. You don't realize, like, even them, they probably didn't realize how much impact they had on the world, like doing that stuff. So like, us as artists, like, you just don't realize how much of an impact you can have. Like, you could change people's lives. And yeah, so I'm I mean, I'm happy that my family got to see that, and like they were around for it all and supported it. I think having the support system really helped a lot. Like, I'm very lucky. Not many people have parents who support like artistic careers or anything like that.
To this degree especially, and I've talked about this before, but if you grow up in a Asian, specifically a Filipino household, there are a few occupations that your parents want to alley-oop you up to be, right?
Yeah, like a nurse,
doctor, lawyer, something in like biotech.
My brother was like, he graduated like engineering. Like, he was an engineer.
My brother's an engineer too.
Oh, wow.
So like we have the same brother?
No, actually, it's funny. He graduated engineer, but totally like took a left turn, and like now he sells vintage clothing.
What?
Yeah, and I actually work for him.
Oh, that's what. Let's talk about it. It's a Jug. What is it?
Jug Plus Goods.
Jug Plus Goods here in Vallejo.
Yeah. In Vallejo, yeah, he has like a warehouse now. So he started it out. Well, I remember I went with him to his first event in UC San Diego. He was going to school at the time. He like started selling clothes, and it was like just a market at school, and like we had one rack. And now he has like a warehouse in Vallejo where he does work with different clients from like all over the world. Like, he sells, his biggest clients are typically like Japanese thrift store owners.
Wow.
So he like sells to these Japanese thrift store owners. They bring it back to Japan and like sell his clothing like that he finds. Yeah, it's crazy. So it's like, I like to just joke around, like, you're just changing the fashion over there. Like, he's
that's so cool.
Yeah, it's like but it's cool because he's like super like down low about it. It's not like open to the public. It's like appointment only. So that's like kind of like how he likes to run his business. But it's cool. Like, since I've been back, that's like another thing why I wanted to move back. I wanted to help him because it's like I've been working for this big company for so long, and like my brother, my own family, like has this small business. Like, I would love to give my energy and help him build his business up, and not like, he's doing really well. So I'm like grateful, and like, he's my boss, so it's kind of funny. He'll tell me what to do, but like, I don't mind. Like I said, like we were talking earlier too, like I do kind of like yearn for like the normal life. It's cool to just have like a normal job, even though it's like still not normal. It's fun. Yeah,
it's something outside of what you've only known throughout your entire life, which is dance. So it's kind of nice to have that contrast sometimes. If anything, it makes you appreciate dance more, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'm like, wow, I don't have to do this. Like, I'm choosing to do it. Like, some people have to.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. The power of choice is something we forget about pretty often. And it's something that you choose to do, bro. And what was I going to bring up? Obviously, like, you are into fashion. I mean, you were one of the first people that I saw rock some Skechers and like do it well.
That's crazy. That's so funny. I remember those.
Yeah, dude.
The one piece Skechers.
Exactly. And I was just like, whoa, he's pulling off Skechers. I can't pull off Skechers.
You don't know that.
You gotta pull off Heelys next.
Heelys? Oh, dude, yeah. They make adult size Heelys. It's so
I know.
crazy.
I've done the research.
You know, I never had them as a kid.
Same.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Go.
Yeah, I've always would look at the floors of Costco and be like, you know, it'd be nice.
Some Heelys.
Yeah, if mom bought me some Heelys, dude.
I'm not gonna lie though. Me and wheeled objects don't mix. Like, I can't skate. Like anytime I get on a skateboard, I bust my ass. So
That's
like,
so crazy.
Yeah, I'm not very coordinated when it comes to like wheels, you know.
But everywhere else, you're coordinated.
Yeah,
Like your actual person, you're coordinated. Like foot to ground.
Yeah.
You know where you're stepping, how you're doing it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But once you add any sort of wheeled
Extra
device,
wheel, board, any type of thing, it's like
Bike?
I become like I like bikes.
Okay.
Bikes I can control. Like there's more control there. But yeah, like because there's handles, like it's like more of my body is like activated. But like just the board, like I don't know, I become like like a deer, like
a deer
like
headlights.
or like a deer on like ice or something, like just like
where the skinny legs are kind of trying to balance.
Yeah,
I'm the same way because I'm really good at or I'm really bad at skateboarding.
Okay,
the furthest I could go is from my driveway down, and that's if I have the courage to do that.
Yeah. With all the equipment, you gotta have everything on, like
shoulder pads, knee pads, helmet, just because I know I'm gonna fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Do you know how to ollie? Have you ever ollied before?
I don't think so. I've always tried and like, yeah, I just can't. I'm not a skater. I think they're so cool, but I can't.
So cool. There should be some skateboard choreo. Can you imagine like 3 people doing a super clean kickflip in the same fashion?
Probably in Japan. No, I'm joking.
They have it. Did you used to do kendama?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's part of your brand.
Yeah. I used to do that like back when it was like super trendy. I actually there's this guy, Dave Mateo, RIP Dave Mateo, but he actually worked with Jabba. And like,
oh, he's the guy. Is he the creator?
Not creator, but he kind of like revolutionized it and like kind of added dance because he was a dancer. Like he break dance and stuff, and like he was just super cool dude. He had like dreads and like, but he would do these like kendama edits where he would like finish with like a little dance spin or something, and that inspired me a lot.
Wow,
to do it. And like I got to work with him. Like he was in Vegas doing it for the Jabbawockeez, like performing it. Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
You've got to perform. Like, who are some like these big dogs in the industry that you've gotten to meet because of these dance opportunities?
Man, so many. Like it's kind of wild. Like one of my favorites I got to perform and like work with very closely is Tony Tran. I don't know if you remember him. He's from Kappa Modern.
Yeah,
He's
I know Kappa Modern.
The finger thingy. Yeah, see, yeah,
you
can dance, bro.
Hell no! Don't tell me I could. Tell me I could dance, man.
You got dance. No, anyway, yeah, like I got to work with him and like picking his brain on dance. It was like I felt like a kid. Like I was like, this guy's my hero, and like we're right here, like all right, 5, 6, 7, 8, like right next to each other. You know,
that's so cool.
He was one. I've got to work with like Lau Beniga before. He's like another like big choreographer that's masked up with us. Trying to think who else.
That's so cool. So sometimes you get like little cameos, but they don't even know that that's the person behind the mask.
Yeah. It's rare, but like at least Tony, he left for a while, but then came back. So like now he's with them and like performs regularly and stuff and creates for them a lot.
Okay.
But yeah, the other people, you just never know who's under there. Like we've had some, like maybe some of your favorite dancers, you just don't know.
Wow, dude. That's so cool. You've accomplished a lot in this life, man. Let's see. If there was one dance move and only one dance move that you could take with you into the afterlife, what would it be?
I mean, I'm sure like Jesus would like to see a Dougie. I'm playing. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm known for that for some reason. Like Dougie. That's just kind of like it's like I said, it's my emo. I do it. I spam it.
Yeah, it's your stim.
Yeah, and it's funny. Like there's this thing with b-boys that are called power moves, right? Like so, like a head spin or like a flare, whatever. Like anything with like big, no pun intended, flair or like very dynamic and like gets the crowd like ooh, Yeah. I feel like dancers who are on their feet have power grooves. So like grooves like the Dougie, the Smeeze, it's a powerful thing that like engages the audience. Yeah. Like it really brings people together and has the same power as like a head spin in a way, like, I
do notice that when I'm watching some choreo videos and people going nuts, or even if it's a freestyle, it's usually like when it goes from something super intricate to something very small and groovy when everyone's just like, oh, shit.
It's almost like what I like to say, what I think about that, it's like the contrast. People like contrast. Like you go from big, crazy fast and then just slow it down like to something. It's like so eye-catching.
Dude, I have this not theory, but like it's with everything. Life is let me compute this. My hypothesis. It's life is all about conflict and resolution. Whether it's music, whether it's work, whether it's dance. With music in a 4-chord song, by the time you get to the 3rd chord, we're waiting for that resolving chord. Or if it's jazz and it's something crazy, we're waiting for the resolve.
Yeah.
If it's at work, the only reason why we have to work is because there's a conflict. There's supply and demand. The society needs this. They need people to make it. We made it. Resolution. With dance, when it gets to this moment where like the moves are so big, so flashy, and the musicality is like every syllable, and then it just goes into this nice little groove, that feels like the resolution to the conflict.
Oh yeah, like it's so funny. Yeah, dance, like it just transcends life. Like dance is just life, bro. Dude. And it's like you just no, I'm kidding. Like no, that's so true. That philosophy just like applies to so many different. Like it's just what life is, ups and downs.
Yeah,
you know?
dude. And it's a universal language since the dawn of time. People have been dancing. What do you think came first, singing or dancing?
I think singing, because I think as a dancer, we love music so much, we have to move our bodies. You know, like, of course, you could probably have dance before music, but I think you can't have dance without music. You know what I'm saying?
I might think it might be the other way around.
Really?
I feel like dance came first.
Interesting.
Because imagine cavemen next to a crackling fire.
Yeah.
And the crackle is a perfect 8 count.
Yeah. Okay.
And then maybe there was a caveman, Ukbar. Ukbar is like, yeah. It's like,
oh. Bro, you know what's so funny? I've talked about this with my friend. I think humans have always been the same.
What do you mean?
Like, there's probably cavemen who just sit around like us, just think about life, and they're just like, huh, that'd be funny if, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you know, imagine monkeys if they had a fire and then, like, you know, like I think humans have always been the same.
Wow, they've always grunted at each other in a comedic fashion.
Yeah,
they've always built chemistry.
Like they probably all laughed at farts.
They did.
Yeah, like imagine hearing the first fart or something. Like,
oh my god!
And then they do it too, like you know. Like yeah. So
holy
anyway,
shit.
like side tangent, but yeah.
No, that is so. You have a point. When was the first fart? And did they laugh at it, dude? Yeah, did someone hear the first fart, you know?
If you fart in the middle of a forest, does it make a sound? No. Okay. What were we talking about?
I don't even know, dude. I think, yeah, if there was one.
Oh, the fire and then the dancing. You say dance comes before music.
Dance came before, music or singing.
Okay.
Because they didn't have instruments, but they had their bodies.
Yeah, yeah. Fair.
Unless I also have this other theory, this other hypothesis, where one caveman like dropped a rock on his foot and like he grunted and it was so beautiful. He was just like, oh my gosh.
Like, oh. Whoa. They're like, do that again.
One more time. And they dropped another rock on his other foot. With vibrato and everything. He's going like this. And then as he was singing, another caveman was just like, wait a minute, I feel like my limbs moving.
Yeah, do that again. That's so funny.
Dude, that's hilarious.
Yeah. But I guess we'll never know. I mean,
we'll never know.
Maybe it's just, you know, there's another thing that I feel like we've always had music in us. I forgot where I've heard this before, but like when we're in our mother's wombs, like she has a heartbeat, and like you hear the heartbeat, doo, 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 and like you probably hear the blood swishing through her veins, like whoosh, whoosh, or like you know things happening in there. I feel like music is ingrained in our bodies.
Whoa,
you know what I mean? So like maybe that's where our kind of not need but like wants for rhythm or music kind of comes from.
right.
Like it's like primal in a sense. Like that's kind of what I forgot where I heard it, but that's something I've thought about a lot.
I've never thought about it that way. Dude, that's so crazy because even like when you put your finger to your pulse, there's like you feel that BPM. Even when like you lay your head against someone's chest, you hear the duk, 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 duk.
Even when you give CPR, you like
Staying
yeah, like it's like, you know what I mean?
You're right, dude. There must be something about like white people wombs then that you don't hear the blood flow as
that's
much.
Crazy.
Because when they come out to the world, they're just like, "What's rhythm?"
That's crazy. No comment. Maybe it's like they didn't season enough. That's crazy.
Just eating bland chicken while pregnant.
Like their blood just doesn't like flow. Nah, that's
well, I speak from experience because when I was singing at Six Flags and they would try to clap, they're clapping on 1 and 3, not 2 and 4.
Yeah.
Now, if there's one way to really out yourself as someone that doesn't understand like rhythm or like it's when you clap on 1 and 3.
Yeah.
How do you tell someone when they're clapping on 1 and 3 to change it to 2 and 4?
I have no clue.
Like, just clap louder than them?
Yeah, like just look at them like, bro. 1, 2, 4. I don't know. I mean, I'm just always around dancers. Like it's like I don't know. I've never had that.
You don't have
problem.
that issue.
Not really. Actually, I've seen audience members like clapping off beat and like you just kind of let them.
You can't clap at them.
Really control. It's like I'm just sorry you hear it that way.
Can you imagine stopping your choreo just to get them on it?
All right, everyone, repeat after me.
Dude, because I grew up with it because I went to Benicia.
Okay.
And that's about it. That's all I have to say, dude. That's all I have to say.
That is so funny. Shout out Benicia.
Shout out Benicia. The talented for many other things, but not clapping on 2 and 4.
Hey, there are the Williams brothers. I used to dance. Do you know that?
Yeah,
they come from Benicia. Yeah. Shout out.
They were like, the saving grace of Benicia.
They're the hope.
Dude, and there's so many of them. I didn't realize dancing was genetic like that.
Oh, yeah.
All of them?
They have another brother that doesn't really dance. He used to, though. And he used to be, it's so funny just growing up with those guys and seeing where they're at now. I'm just very happy for their journey.
Yeah, dude, they really popped off. And so, like, that's incredible. So, like, Gage, Keen, Tag, Rab, the sister. What's the sister's name?
Raimi.
Look at that. What do we name? 5 dancers already?
Yeah.
That's crazy. And they're all so good. I remember.
And so tall.
So tall, dude.
Be tall.
I remember I did a talent show with them at Benicia with Keen and maybe it was Tag. No, Keen and Gage.
Oh, nice.
Keen and Gage had done something at the Benicia talent show. And I remember that was the first time I'd seen them dance. And I was just like, these guys make me so mad.
Yeah.
So good.
I agree. Like when I joined Chapkis, they were like in it already.
Yeah.
And like those guys inspired me like, bro, I need to get better. Like I want to dance with them. Like, like I was telling you when I first started, I couldn't walk in a straight line. They were like the guys telling me.
Wow.
But being around like that much talent, like it pushes you to be like, it pushed me to really like, I want to be on their level. I want to dance next to them. And
you have to be around people that are not only as good as you, but better than you if you want to excel. Otherwise, you're just going to feel like a big fish in a small pond.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to throw yourself into the fucking ocean to be able to grow, right?
For sure.
Damn, dude.
That conflict and resolution, like the contrast, you need to have that. Like,
need that contrast, man. Wow. Austin, this has been so much fun, dude.
Oh, yeah. I didn't realize we started.
And hit record right now. Dude.
That is funny.
Do you know how these episodes end?
No.
I have a background in comedy improv.
Okay.
So I do an improv scene with my guests.
Okay, sure.
Before that, I'm going to take a Starbread break. Do you want to eat a Starbread with me?
Yeah, sure. Shout out Starbread.
Shout out Starbread. Thank you for bringing this.
Vallejo staple. Right?
Did it start off in Vallejo, Starbread?
I like to tell people that, but don't quote me on it. But I know. Yeah, this is just how I know Vallejo. So
it is so good. If this is cheers to you, brother. Oh my God. If this makes me feel like when my HP is low. And you want to replenish your health bar?
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding.
Did you play a lot of games growing up?
Oh, yeah. I used to... Sorry, Mom. But, like, I could only play video games on the weekends. Mm-hmm. I would, like, hide under my sheets and, like, pull out the Game Boy and play, like...
Oh, yeah. You snuck it out.
Yeah.
Was it really Pokemon? Mostly Pokemon.
Pokemon, yeah.
Are you playing video games recently, or are you don't have the time for it?
Oh, yeah.
What are you playing?
I've kind of gotten in touch with gaming again. But I play a lot of roguelikes.
So you're playing, like,
Hades 2. I finished Hades 1, and then Hades 2 is so good, too.
That's what I hear.
And then Slay the Spire. I'm super obsessed with it. Like, I played it before, and then I saw Moist Critical play it. Mm-hmm. I was like, let me hop back on it. And
is that a streamer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Moist Critical, Charlie. You ever heard
I don't watch...
Penguin Zero?
I know Penguin Zero, yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Oh!
Yeah, he has many names. I don't know why.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know Penguin Zero. I don't watch too many streamers because I just play the game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, I normally just watch people play.
But now you're like playing again.
Yeah, at least that game. Like, I'm super into that.
They say Melissa just got a PS5 and a PC, and she said this beautiful thing about it. She says that like playing video games after taking a long break of being an adult, it heals your inner child.
Yes.
It heals, and like we grow up maybe in our 20s feeling this guilt of playing video games. But if you position the thought in this way where it's like therapeutic and like it reminds you of your innocence, then it's a beautiful thing. So yeah, shout out to video games, dude.
Yeah, video games.
What are you playing on PC? PS5?
I play on my iPad.
You're playing on
I'm an iPad adult.
And Roblox?
Roblox? Minecraft? No, I have a PS5. But I'm not on it that much. I'm like a Switch guy. Like, I like playing Switch.
Trying to get the new Pokemon. That's what I want to get.
Oh, yeah. Wait, which one is it?
It's not Scarlet and Violet. Or
the ZA? Yeah.
That one looks fun.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Okay, so we're gonna do an improv scene the way that this works. Okay, that it could be based off of anything and everything that we talked about in today's episode, or it could be based off of nothing at all. Do you want to start, or you want me to start it?
You start.
Okay, sounds good. Without further ado, baddies, it can't be that bad. All right, and up to the stage is going to be Austin Gutierrez with his mask reveal. We don't know what he looks like because he's been wearing a mask for 10 years. So, Austin, if you could come up on stage. There he is. Look at him. Oh, wow. He's even waving it. So nice. He's obviously so talented. And we're going to let's start the timer. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, no. Oh no. Guys, cut the cameras. Cut the fucking cameras. Cut the cameras right now. It's happening. Have you guys seen the mask with Jim Carrey? Oh, he finally got it off. What happened there?
I got nervous.
Okay, cut to Austin at the Grammys because he somehow won an award for being such a good dancer, but it was a Grammy.
Okay.
All right, coming up to the stage for his Grammy-winning performance of being a Jabbawockeez for 10 years and his 2 to 3 year stint in Cirque du Soleil, it's gonna be Austin Gutierrez.
Thanks, Beyonce.
You're welcome, Austin.
All right,
pleasure to meet you.
Hey guys, I'd just like to dedicate this award to my mom. She put me in dance, so that's why I'm here. And shout out Starbread Vallejo. I would like to. Yeah, that's it.
I'm so bad. You're good. Cut to a boardroom meeting where there's a bunch of executives talking to Austin, trying to sign him a three movie deal on a biography of his life. Okay, Austin, we know that you've accomplished a lot in your life. We're thinking 3 movies. One comes out every 2 years. They're going to be action-packed. It's going to be about your dance career. Who do you want to play you?
All right, first, it should be 6 seasons in a movie.
6 seasons in
a movie. So it's like, I'm thinking TV show.
Okay, all right. Okay. Someone called Netflix. Cool. Do you want Netflix or do you want Hulu or do you want Max?
Yes.
Hulu?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
And, okay, and then It's going to be Dante Bosco.
Dante Basco. Get Dante Basco on the phone right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And then that's it.
That's it. It's a one-man show.
Yeah.
There's going to be no other actors in it.
Everything by himself.
Because we have other Filipinos on call. No?
He's the only one that matters.
Bruno Mars was down. We had Olivia Rodrigo was down.
Okay.
Who else is Filipino? Guap Dad 4000 was down.
Guap Dad. Oh, he could be my mom.
He could be. Honestly, get him on the fucking phone. Cut to Austin's retired life because he got so much money from the 6 seasons and the movie. What was the movie called?
It was called It Could Be Very Bad.
It could be very bad.
Sorry.
Cut to this beautiful white picket fence home with Austin and his wife reminiscing on the good old days.
Remember Dante Bosco?
Yeah. You talking about the guy from the Cotillion?
Yeah.
Or the Debut?
Yeah.
What about him?
I don't know. Let's get some star bread.
End scene. Wow. Dude, thank you for committing to the improv scene with me.
Oh, man. I did not expect that. That was fun.
Well, dude, you've never done improv before?
I have, and it terrifies me way more than dancing.
Really?
Yes. I remember we actually did an exercise during like one of our trainings for Jabba where like we had to do improv, and there was a portion where it's like, okay, everyone sing a song.
Oh.
And when it was my turn, I couldn't think of a song. And I froze. Like I literally froze.
You know thousands of songs.
I know. And that's why I was like, I froze even more. I'm like, I should be good at this. Like,
did you eventually choose one?
No, like someone else. It took
one.
And then I just like, I was like, improv is not really my thing.
It's a different muscle. I love improv.
Yeah.
And I think similarly to like how you love dance, how it's just like, be free, let go. That's how it is with improv. It's just like, oh, after the scene's done, just throw it away. It doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, it was fun for what it was, but it only lasted in that moment for whoever's seen it. Except this is a recorded medium.
That's gonna be online forever,
immortalized.
Yeah. No pressure.
We'll send that to Dante Basco and Guap Dad to try to get this movie going. Okay.
Dang it! I should have tried harder.
Austin. Oh, real quick. Let's talk about the brand IJI. I just imagine. Where can people find that? What's your vision with it? How did it start? And what's your goal with it?
Okay, so it actually started during the pandemic. So like while I was still working, there was still a lot of like free time, and I was inspired by a lot of brands on like Instagram and stuff. I saw people doing stuff, so I just and I've always been interested in fashion. So me and my friend actually came up with the tagline, I just imagined, because he said anytime I thought of a creative idea, I'd be like, oh, I just imagined like this. I just imagined a dance studio. I just imagined this. So like, that's kind of where that came from. And I liked that phrase because it was 3 dotted letters, IJI. Yeah. And the 3 dots, the ellipses, kind of like represents process, or like that's what this kind of means. It's like, wow, I think as artists, it's like we always want the end result. We always are focused on results, like numbers, things like that. And what my brand represents is the artistic process and kind of being okay with that, and like being happy in that. And I would want people who wear my clothes, like who represent the brand, to just always be in creative mode. Like there's just so much to be inspired by and to imagine in this world. So that's kind of where the origin of IJI, EG, I just imagine, whatever you want to call it, comes from. Yeah.
Dude, that's beautiful. Wow, I didn't realize that. Because I know that the 3 dots came from the IJI. I didn't realize that it was also a double entendre for the ellipses as in process.
Yeah.
And wasn't there's another brand that you had in the past too, right? Quality.
Oh, Quality. Yeah, that was just kind of something. So like I was really inspired by Adult Swim.
Okay.
And like I wanted to make my own little like kind of shorts, like kind of like, but like more revolved around dance. I copied like kind of the style of like the text, and like tried to make it like the idea was like to try to make like Netflix episodic dance video things for Instagram. And that's kind of the idea for Quality TV, that was like the first kind of brand I tried to build before when I was like younger.
Yeah, that was like pre-COVID for sure, right? Wow. Well, dude, I mean, I think it's super dope that you had you have ideas and you execute them in a time where a lot of people have ideas and don't execute them because ain't shit gonna happen when you don't execute it.
Yeah. You just gotta do the thing.
And look what you've done.
Yeah.
Austin, this has been so fun, man.
Yeah.
Let's do this again whenever you want, and then next time it'll be like less of an interview because my audience will already know you. We can just shoot the shit and talk about like cavemen again.
Okay. Yeah. No, I like that part.
Before we get out of here, please look into the barrel of your camera and leave the listeners with the phrase of saying a piece of advice that reminds them that it can't be that bad.
Okay. I think a piece of advice that it can't be that bad. So if I really think about it. I just imagine. No. Okay, for real. I think if you have something you want to go for, something you've ever like felt in your heart you wanted to pursue, I feel like you should just try it. Like the worst that'll happen is that it just wasn't for you. Like that's what I believe any artist, any person who's creative or just anyone can like implement into their life. So just go for it, please.
Beautiful. Dude, thanks for coming through. That was so much fun. Bro. Till next time, you guys know where to find me. You guys know where to find the podcast because you're already here. Peace, love, and bye.
Bye.
It can't be that bad, oh, 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 it can't be that bad.